My 600 Ub Life Season 6 featured the story of Sarah Neeley. She appeared on the show at 642 pounds. Her traumatic childhood led to her unhealthy lifestyle. She also went through alcohol problems, making her life spiral out of control. Fortunately, she found the courage to turn her life around before it was too late. Keep reading to see what she's up to today. Sarah had an impressive start with Dr. Now. She quickly lost enough weight to qualify for bariatric surgery. The My 600 Ub Life star was determined to lose weight for the sake of motherhood. With the help of bariatric surgery and a strict diet, Sarah dropped 260 pounds. She ended her episode at 393 Ubs, making her one of Dr. Now's most successful patients during the season. She faced some setbacks after her episode, but many of her social media posts today indicate that she was able to get herself back on track. Sarah Neeley took to social media earlier this month to talk about her marriage. According to the My 600 Ub Life star, marriage can be hard, and it will test people. However, the ability to get through issues is the most beautiful thing. She then shared photos of her husband, who's a doctor. She was thankful for all the love he has given her and to her kids. She said, "He is the true example of what the vision God has called upon husbands to be. Of course, nobody is perfect. I thank God for his mercy and his pure love. I thank God for my husband and my kids." Sarah is now thriving in her love life, but she remains discreet about her weight loss journey. She barely shares photos of herself, though her post for her husband shows a glimpse of her face, and she looks much healthier today. Sarah has also been more conscious about her diet, especially now that she's expecting a child. Last week, she uploaded a photo of her pregnancy craving, which is an avocado on fresh rosemary and garlic focaccia bread. Sarah Neeley went through some of the most difficult stages in her life before seeking Dr. Now's help. In March 2022, the My 600 Ub Life star uploaded worrying photos of herself when she was still addicted to drugs. She revealed that her addiction affected so many things in her life, especially her relationship with her loved ones. She was also thankful that she underwent rehab, and it seems she is no longer suffering from any type of addiction today. Introduction. My 600 Ub Life is a compelling reality television series that has captivated audiences since its premiere in 2012. Each episode focuses on the life of an individual who struggles with extreme obesity and their journey towards a healthier lifestyle. One of the show's most memorable participants is Sarah Neeley, who appeared in Season 6. Her story is a heartbreaking mix of personal struggle, resilience, and the continuous battle against food addiction. As viewers, we became invested in Sarah's journey from the very first moment we saw her. At the start of her episode, she weighed a staggering 603 pounds. Through sheer determination, she embarked on the arduous process of losing weight, reclaiming her life, and facing the challenges that lay ahead. However, the question remains, how is Sarah doing today? In this article, we delve into the intricacies of Sarah's journey, exploring her past, her progress since the show, and the ongoing reality of her life post-television. Sarah's backstory. Sarah grew up in a challenging environment and faced numerous adversities during her childhood. Her unhealthy relationship with food began at a young age. Sarah's family struggled with various issues, including financial instability, which often resulted in emotional eating as a coping mechanism. Like many individuals who experience trauma, Sarah turned to food for comfort, and this reliance on food only intensified as she grew older. By the time she reached her 20s, Sarah found herself trapped in a cycle of addiction to food. This addiction made simple daily tasks feel monumental, leading her to a state of physical and emotional despair. She expressed feelings of isolation and loneliness as her weight made her hesitant to engage socially. The emotional toll of being overweight compounded her struggles, feeding into a vicious cycle that seemed impossible to escape. The decision to change. Sarah's moment of reckoning came when she realized she was on a destructive path that could ultimately cost her life. Watching her health deteriorate and recognizing that her weight was a significant barrier to her happiness and well-being motivated her to seek help. This led her to the program where she would undergo a life-changing journey, a journey filled with challenges but accompanied by hope. In meeting with Dr. Nowzerdin, a renowned bariatric surgeon, Sarah began to understand the necessary steps to reclaim her life. The first, and perhaps the most challenging, was to confront her emotional relationship with food and work on building a healthier mindset. Through therapy, Sarah started to peel back the layers of her emotional eating patterns, revealing deeper issues that needed to be addressed. The journey on the show. Sarah's journey on My 600 Up Life was fraught with challenges. The program placed a strong emphasis on accountability, not just in terms of weight loss, but also in changing ingrained behaviors. One of the most significant hurdles was the limited time she had to lose enough weight to qualify for bariatric surgery. As she weighed over 600 pounds, the stakes were high. Throughout the season, Sarah displayed both profound determination and vulnerability. She struggled with cravings, emotional setbacks, and the painful reality of her circumstances. However, despite the hurdles, she made remarkable progress. Viewers witnessed her gradually shed the pounds as she adhered to Dr. Now's strict diet and lifestyle changes. The most gripping moments were those when Sarah faced setbacks, times when her weight loss plateaued, or when her demons resurfaced. Yet, she repeatedly demonstrated resilience, continuing to push forward against the odds. The moment of transformation. Finally, after losing a significant amount of weight, Sarah underwent gastric bypass surgery. This was a pivotal point in her journey, the point that would ultimately change the trajectory of her life. The surgery allowed Sarah to eat smaller portions and encouraged her body to absorb fewer calories. However, it also required her to commit to ongoing lifestyle changes and monitor her nutrition closely. One of the key takeaways from Sarah's experience on the show was that weight loss surgery is not a quick fix. It is a tool that requires sustained effort over time. Post-surgery, Sarah faced new challenges. While she was able to lose a substantial amount of weight, maintaining that loss required an immense internal shift. Struggling with her relationship with food continued as she had to actively choose healthier options daily. What happened after the show? After the cameras stopped rolling and Sarah returned to her daily life, the real work began. The struggle didn't end with the surgery, it marked the beginning of a new phase. There were moments of triumph matched with moments of despair, as is often the case in life after significant weight loss surgeries. So, how has Sarah been doing since her episode aired? In recent interviews and social media updates, Sarah has shared updates on her journey post-show. She has continued to lose weight, but not without complications. The lingering effects of her previous eating habits and the emotional baggage tied to food continue to be an ongoing battle. Despite these challenges, Sarah has publicly expressed gratitude for the show and the platform it provided her. She has become an advocate for others struggling with obesity, promoting body positivity and encouraging a holistic approach to weight loss that includes emotional support and mental health. Building a new life. As Sarah continued on her journey after My 600 Up Life, she gradually built a new life for herself. The dramatic change in her physical appearance allowed her to engage with the world in ways she had not been able to before. Although weight loss didn't erase all her struggles, it opened new doors and possibilities, fostering a sense of empowerment within her that was previously overshadowed by her weight. She began to explore new hobbies and activities that her body was now physically capable of handling. This included engaging in fitness classes and outdoor activities, which allowed her to make new friends and build a supportive community outside of her family and those who had seen her journey on television. Additionally, Sarah's relationship with food evolved. Although she still faced temptations and cravings, she learned to navigate those feelings with greater awareness. Instead of seeing food as a comfort, she began to explore cooking as a creative outlet, discovering recipes that would nourish her body and satisfy her culinary interests. Reaching out and inspiring others. Sarah's story didn't just stop at self-improvement. She also became a voice for others. Through her social media platforms, Sarah opened up about her journey, sharing tips and insights about weight loss, self-love, and the importance of mental health. She became a beacon of hope for many, sharing her successes and the obstacles she faced along the way. Through social media, her message began to resonate with others battling obesity, leading to meaningful interactions and discussions. She inspired countless individuals to recognize their worth and seek support when needed. The transparency of her journey, along with her candidness about the emotional aspects of weight loss, struck a chord within a community that sometimes feels unseen and unheard. Sarah's bravery in sharing her struggles has created a space for dialogue around obesity and the often stigmatized conversations that accompany it. She shines a light on the fact that this journey is about more than just losing weight. It's about creating a fulfilling life and addressing underlying issues that contribute to unhealthy habits. Reflections on the journey. Through the ups and downs of her transformation, Sarah has remained reflective about her journey. She has spoken candidly about the perspective she gained along the way, emphasizing the importance of self-compassion and patience in the process of change. Weight loss is nuanced, and for many, including Sarah, it requires a commitment to mental and emotional wellness as well. In interviews, Sarah has also expressed gratitude for the support she received from fans and fellow participants in the series. There's a unique bond that forms among those in the show as they navigate similar struggles. This shared experience can foster solidarity and a sense of belonging, emphasizing that no one is alone on their journey, regardless of how isolating it may feel at times. Where is Sarah now? As of 2023, Sarah has continued to work towards her goals, celebrating the milestones she achieved while remaining mindful of her challenges. Though she has encountered obstacles, she has also made progress, and she continues to engage with her community and followers. Sarah remains active on social media, using it as a platform to educate and connect with others. She shares workout tips, healthy recipes, and motivational messages, encouraging her followers to pursue their health journeys with kindness and compassion. Much of her content focuses on holistic health, addressing both physical and mental well-being, and ensuring that those in her community feel validated and heard. As she moves forward, Sarah embodies resilience, showing that the journey to weight loss and a healthier lifestyle is ongoing and requires continuous effort, love, and support. Her story serves as a reminder that while setbacks may occur, the path to healing and self-acceptance is a gradual process, one that can yield stunning transformations, not just in body, but in spirit. Conclusion: Sarah Neeley's journey on My 600 Ab Life was not just about weight loss, it was about confronting her demons, reshaping her relationship with food, and ultimately discovering her own strength. Though she continues to face challenges, Sarah has made significant strides since her time on the show, advocating for others while reclaiming her own life in the process. Her continued journey reflects the complexities of weight loss, mental health, and self-acceptance, proving that recovery and transformation are essential aspects of the human experience. Today, Sarah stands as a testament to resilience, inspiring countless individuals to pursue their journeys and seek the help they need. In the end, Sarah Neeley's decade-long journey reminds all of us that transformation is possible with the right mindset, tools, and support. It's a journey marked by trial and error, the building of community, and ultimately, the pursuit of happiness and health. And in that quest, it is clear that Sarah is not just surviving, she is truly thriving.